Giants skins. It's pouring here as we're getting ready for today's matchup.
Phil, as a quarterback, these conditions, the rain, how much will it affect the play here?
You don't mind rain, Jim. You can throw and catch in the rain. But when it's raining this hard, there is nothing you can do to these footballs. They are going to be hard to handle, heavy, slick. There is going to be some turnover.
And here we go. Two rivals ready to square off. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The Redskins come out in the pistol.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. They're all shifting to the right.
Picks up 8 here.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for them now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Jones has got it on the handoff. Here's a look at the Redskins offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. The Redskins have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. Press coverage all the way. Gets it out for the completion. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. From the gun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. Here's the Giants defense. This is an aggressive bunch that a week ago came up with 6 sacks.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
The Redskins at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And they're all over him for the sack. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up. The Redskins with an empty backfield look here.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there. Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
And intercepted. What a tough start for the quarterback. An early interception.
Oh, the worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play, they took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
1st down now in a dangerous spot here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that's a 2-yard gain. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Redskins official. They're saying it's just a minor injury, so he should be back on the field pretty quickly.
2nd down, and they must be careful at this point. 2nd down and 8. Handoff. That's
It's a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Giants facing third down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Giants get a first down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Tannehill gives it up. Taken down at the 21.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, this secondary will certainly need to be on point here in the passing game. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2 with 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Third down now. Double tight end formation. Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. They're in punting formation. Looking to make a difference. And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit. And a run back of about 4. The Redskins back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
This will be second down.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. Third and 8 coming up after the incompletion. The Redskins will approach this play from out of the pistol. Takes the hit, throws. All set to punt here. No return as this goes for a touchback. The Giants didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
The Giants will take the snap from the 30. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Giants come out in a bunch set. Tannehill from the gun.
Tannehill's off the mark there. Incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. From the gun, Tannehill. Jared Cook has the catch. That's his first reception today.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
First down here after the completion. Tannehill's back in shotgun formation. And they get the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Tannehill's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Pass is intercepted. Flag. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Redskins line up in the pistol.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Going deep. The Giants lined up in the nickel.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 45. Incomplete as he was looking short.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Third down following the incompletion.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Got the completion. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Let's see how they back up the big play here.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Redskins take it from the 23. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Second down now.
The Redskins pistol set here.
Play clock's running down. Set up screen. That picks up 7. Back here, ready to start the second quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think it's going to, we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
The Redskins moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And now he'll take off. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. This will be a field goal attempt from 33 yards out. Drives it through for the field goal. And they grab the upper hand thanks to that successful field goal.
Nothing like getting that field goal attempt and then making it. That's when you like the kicker on your team. That away, big guy. Come through in these moments and get us 3 points.
Takes off from the 5. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Giants come out with a split backfield. The Redskins defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. The Giants have it at the 24. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Second and 13. And it's caught by Jared Cook. Dan picks up about 3.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing a football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
It'll be 3rd down. Tannehill standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
The Giants will take the snap from the 35. Tosses the football for a gain of about 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
To the ground. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down and 10. Scanning the field. Has the reception all alone. That's reception number 2 for him.
Bad timing that time by the defense on the blitz. They mistime it. It gives the quarterback the extra time, and he finds the receiver down the field for the completion.
Tannehill's now completed 4 in a row. Tannehill's got it in the gun. Intercepted! And not only does their defense protect the lead, they force the interception and give their offense a chance to increase the advantage before halftime.
Good job by the defense. You know what they did? They just put more self-doubt into the opponent's offense. They're going to have a hard time snapping out of this today.
Here's the handoff. Tackles made.
The Giants defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Two tight ends on the field here. 2nd and 11. And it's just thrown away.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's 3rd and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them all shifting to the right.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. 3rd and 11. It's intercepted. Fights through contact. Giants in the end zone.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
It's good. The Redskins ready to return the kick. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Redskins offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right. They're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense. Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football. Look at that. The defensive line, now they're all spreading out.
Gets it out for the completion.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. By Hankins.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella busting through there and getting the sack on the QB. Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. They run the counter play. Wide to the left. Middle of the 2nd quarter, and this offense continues to struggle, Phil.
Sooner or later, they got to find some rhythm out there. And, you know, maybe it's a trick play that can get them started. Sometimes a reverse, a flea flicker, plays like that can get your offense feeling good and playing better.
Harris is going to look for space now. That's a gain of 10. The Giants were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Tannehill's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Tannehill's going to take it from the gun. Going for the home run. the way, 3rd down.
The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
The ball is taken out of his hands.
The Giants really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. First down at the 22. Screen. The ball is fumbled. The offense was able to recover the ball. After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. The corners retreating.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Reed's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
First down at the 37. Catch made. Space to work. Keeps churning ahead. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
This play set up by the long gainer.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
Let's go! Ohio! 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 Ohio!
Snap it out of the gun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Coming to the line at the 15.
The Giants defense now is going to go nickel.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback. Again, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Ready to take the snap at the 4.
Ohio! Ohio! Ohio!
First and goal from the 4. The give.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football, and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Here we go! Ohio! 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 Let's round! Let's round!
2nd and goal from the 6. Gonna try and scramble now.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I will look for something quick.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
The Redskins lined up. Everybody split out wide.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Third and goal at the 6.
He's hit as he throws it.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Approaching the half, and that field goal has to make them feel good about their play as they keep things close.
Jim, no doubt about it. What they're saying to the opponents, look out. This game is not over. We're going to be here all day long.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Giants offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
First down at the 21. Smith's able to read that play and make the hit. That'll do it for the first half here, just outside our nation's capital. We'll take a short breather for halftime and return in a moment for the second half. Harris has got it on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Giants come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Outside now on the toss. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Kerrigan with the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The defense pushing the offense back with that sack, and the offense needs 13 yards now on third down.
Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun.
Breaks free. He steps out.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Tannehill from the gun.
That's dropped by Cook, who couldn't bring it in.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Second and 10. Could have been intercepted.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
The Redskins set at the line. Dime package. The Giants will take the snap from the 45. Heaving it down the field,
But they can't connect.
The Giants don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
this will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Redskins offense takes the field after putting together a nice drive on their last possession. They were finally stopped short of the end zone and had to settle for the field goal.
Yeah, they had to settle, but they did a lot of good stuff. And I know on the defensive side, they had them reeling. And now you got to go out there and take advantage of the fact that the defense was guessing last series. Keep them guessing.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
Redskins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down. And that'll serve your team well. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Collins is there to take him down.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Handoff out of the I formation. Collins is in on the tackle.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score. The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right. The D-line, all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
1st and goal from the 4. Staying with the ground.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
He's scrambling now. Maualuga has the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Coming up to the line at the 7. 3rd and goal from the 7. Running, force it across for the touchdown. They're looking to seize command of this game midway through the 3rd quarter, and with that touchdown, they may have just done that.
Well, they did, and listen, they did their part, the offense. They scored the touchdown. Now they're putting the pressure on their defense. Go out there, stop the other team, and keep this lead for us.
Playing press coverage to the outside. And they will not convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Giants have it at the 24. And it's knocked down. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Down the field. Intercepted. Midway through the 3rd, and now the offense will take the field with an opportunity to extend the lead off the interception.
Yeah, and you know what it does when you're on offense? offense and you get an interception or a turnover, it just gives you such a lift in your energy. You feel good about what you're about to do, and usually you're able to take it down and score. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 40.
The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
The Redskins offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
3rd and 4.
The Redskins are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down, eat the clock up, keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
First down at the 49. With 2 hands, he has it. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
That's reception number 4 for him.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Toss play. Has space. The Redskins now move the chains.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st and 10.
They'll go ground. Flag is down.
The defense will take the penalty.
Nice job that time by the defensive end. He's not fooled by the run play. He holds his position and makes the tackle.
The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 26.
Back to the ground now on 1st down.
They come to the line at the 28.
Scans the field. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
We're about to get the final quarter started here, partner. And this defensive battle has the feel of a game potentially headed to overtime.
Oh, absolutely. This game is so tight and the scoring is so hard to come by that I would not be shocked at all to see it go into overtime. But, hey, still a ways to go. Can both of these teams continue to play this way and not make that big mistake?
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Redskins in for the score. That's his first touchdown catch of the season.
Press coverage all the way.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They need to get the play off.
Hey, I like the play. Really creative thought process there, and the offense caught the defense by surprise.
It'll be a touchback.
The Giants are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
Now the offense in their hurry up. 2nd down and 10.
Handoff made. Good for only a yard.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go.
Let's go.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. And so now they'll call on Kern to punt the football.
He wants to return this one.
And that's a gain of 10.
The Redskins ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
1st down at the 50. Launches it down the field, and Roby can't quite pick it up.
I think that's the hardest pass a defensive back has to defend. The long throws down the field. You have to wait till the last second to make your play. That time the defensive back did it. What a play.
2nd and 10 coming up.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
And they deck the quarterback.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
3rd and 16 here after the sack.
The Giants lined up in the nickel.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Gets the handle here.
The Redskins call for the punt.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Giants got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Now 1st and 10.
Climbs the ladder, and he has it. The Giants take it from the 28. The Giants get a 1st down.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another 1st down.
The Giants lined up, bunch formation.
1st and 10.
Takes off with it. And he's taken down.
Oh, man, defensive coordinators love this. When you can hit, or this time they sack the quarterback without even blitzing.
The Redskins will come out in the dime.
From the shotgun.
And it's the tight end, Jared Cook, on the receiving end. Third and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun.
offense is back on the field on 4th and 8.
The Giants all bunched up here as they get set at the line.
Out of the gun.
The Giants turn the ball over on downs.
The Giants go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Redskins offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Second down coming up. Trying to beat the play clock.
Jones is taking the handoff.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Third down.
The Redskins line up in the pistol offense.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The Redskins have to get to the 25 to move the chains. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt. Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
And that field goal pretty much locks it up. We don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime comebacks on this situation.
No, I don't expect that. Now it's time to just start thinking and having good thoughts in your mind. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy the fact that you played well all day long, and victory is in grasp.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. First down at the 20. They'll go ground. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football, because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football.
The Giants now move the chains.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down following the long play.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
From the gun.
Makes the reception. Greenland's going to make the tackle. The Giants are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Here they come to the line at the 23. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Second and 10. Has it. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Stands in the pocket.
They failed to convert on the 2-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Giants now lining up for the onside kick.
Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to do so.
Well, Jim, when you're doing the onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did not happen. That's why they didn't recover.
The Redskins offense is on the field, and they are sitting pretty with the lead late in this game, Phil.
I like the way they are sitting in this game. You said it, Jim, and I'll tell you what, all the pressure goes to the defense. Can the defense find a way to get them off the field 3 downs and out and make them punt? Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Takes the knee. Phil, what a big win this was today.
Nothing like beating a rival, a division rival, is there, Jim? To beat somebody you know so well. You face them twice a year, and you look at them and you go, yep, we won this one. It keeps your confidence really high.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95. Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95. Hey. Let's go. White 88. Hey. Get ready. Red 38. Red 38. Hey. Get ready. Red 38. Red 38. Hey. Let's go. Red 38. Hey. Well, let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Hey. Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Hey. Let's go. Red 38. Hey. Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Let's go. White 88. White 88. Hey. Well, let's go. Hey. Well, let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Hey. Get ready.
This is it. We're
Blue
going for
95.
gold.